Okay. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Something I like to do before shows when I get nervous is I take my dog to the dog park. And I took my puppy to the dog park today, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, can I pet your puppy?" I was like, "Absolutely, just so you know, he likes to lick people. He's a bit of a pervert, right?" And the guy reaches down, and my dog licks his hand, and the guy just goes, "Ooh." And I was like, "Wilfred, back up, man." The guy was like, "He's like 5 years old." I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know that?" He's like, "You could tell how old they are by the way their tongue feels on your skin." And I was like, "Hey man, are you a fucking serial killer? Like, is this how I die?" And then he just left the dog park. He didn't have a dog. I've never felt more violated in my life. I was like, "Help, someone touch my dog." People don't care if a stranger touches your dog, you know? I'm not tough, you know, I'm not a tough guy. I don't think I would survive in jail. Just because I'm really ticklish. And I don't think you can like be gangster and ticklish, you know, like those two things. Like I've never heard an NWA song called Coochie Coochie Coo. Like that doesn't make any. Like growing up, my best friend's brother went to jail, and my first thought was, they're gonna tickle the fuck out of him, you know, like. I was like, he's gonna have to wear 2 socks on the yard. Like they're gonna get him, you know. And look, if you tickle me long enough, I will come. Then I'm gonna tell you I don't like it, you know. I'm not a tough guy. I'm trying to be. You know, I was born and raised in Denver, and it like affected my language, right? Like, I grew up like around white people, like white people, you know. But like affected my language. Like I was driving the car with my best friend, and this car cut us off, and I said out loud in the car, "Geez Louise." My friend was like, "What'd you say?" I was like, "Geez Louise, cuz." You know, I was like I have a sign in my apartment. It says, "Live, laugh, love, bitch." Like it just, like sometimes I'm with family, I'm like, "Let's skedaddle, my nigga." You know, like I just. Have you ever skedaddled anywhere? It's just a joyous trot. I teach kids. I probably shouldn't, but I do. They let me. And I love my students. I like to teach them about nature and animals. That's what my degree is in wildlife biology. And I love my students. And we just read this article that said that there is a female polar bear, right? There's a female polar bear who only has sex, like she prefers to mate with only male brown bears. Look, and that's my favorite polar bear, you know? And we can all picture what she looks like. Like this polar bear's been walking on the ice and it's been cracking just a little bit, you know? And all the other polar bears like, "Oh my God, girl, you're gaining weight." And all the brown bears like, "Nah, girl, you just got a fat ass," you know? Like, I like learning about the environment. I love learning about different animals. I just read this article that said that white people are going extinct. Have you seen this? Yeah, there's a scientific article that says every year there's less and less white people. One day we're going to run out of white people. And as someone who cares about conservation and the environment, I'm like, yo, I think we got to save the white people, you know? Because I don't want white people to go extinct, you know? Like, how's we going to know about, like, activities? Like how's we going to know about, like, cornhole? You know, just, like, super... Like, seriously, I don't want to go to the museum in, like, 25 years, and I'm there with my beautiful young son. We're at the Museum of People. And he's like, "Daddy, what's that?" And I'm like, "That's a white person's son." Yeah, man, they used to be everywhere. No, I don't know why they dress like that. That's just how they dress. They got those little shoes with the fingers in. I didn't get it either. And he's like, Daddy, what killed the white people?" I'm like, "I think it was all the gluten." They just stopped eating, man. It was food for everybody. do. Sometimes my girlfriend and I get into an argument. We got into our argument recently. She said I make the same noise during sex that I do is eating good cookie. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you do it every time you make the same noises. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you always bite the cookie and you go, and I'm like, good snickerdoodle, do that too, you know? I do genuinely love being with my students. I love my middle schoolers a lot, you know? They are very, very progressive, but they're also like bullies about it. It's really interesting to watch, you know, because they're very learning about stuff, but they're also still mean. Like I was walking in the hallway and one of my students said to my other student, she goes, hey, what are your pronouns? And this other kid goes, he, him. And she just goes, nah, you a bitch. And just walked. I was like, damn, Jamal, I didn't even know that was one of the options. You know, that's my fault. My name's Eeland Stribling. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic